Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys? I hope you all are very good. I welcome all of you in today's video tutorial, and today we are going to start our second lesson of capacity from Cambridge Primary Mathematics for grade 3. Yesterday we started some exercise questions, and today we will continue by solving some exercise questions of the book, and it is written on the page number 128 and 29. It's topic capacity. So let's move to this next slide. So we are going to complete exercise question of the book. Yesterday we completed question number 1 and 2, and today we are going to start with question number 3. And you know that we completed question number 2, that was having jug was having 2 liter of juice, and we divide 2000 by 150 and get the answer of 13 cup, and 50 ml juice will be left in the jug. I hope there is no doubt in the question number 2. Today we are going to start question number 3, and that is you have two jug pictures here, jug A and B, and both pictures are having some of the water in it, and they both representing in milliliter, and you have to find out which jug contains more water, either A or B, and then you have to show how much more does it contain. First you have to find out how much more does one contain from another one, and then you have to answer it. How you know it, how you worked out it, you have to give the solution. So we'll start from question number 3a first. So question number 3a is saying which jug contain more water, A or B. There are two jugs. The first one is A and the second one is B. So you can see both jugs have some quantity of water in it, and both jugs have different reading. You have to find out which jug is which jug is having more water. So first what I will see the jug A, and the jug A is having two readings in it. First one is 500 and the second one is 1000, and there are small black short lines. I will say these short lines as interval. So I will count after how many interval there is a reading 500. So starting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. On the fifth interval you can find 500. Then I'll move forward up to 1000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly. After 5 interval I will find our 1000. So we can say that every 5 interval is having 500 ml in jug A. So what I can do, I know that 5 intervals is having 500 ml water, and the reading of the water is just one interval before 500. So if I know the one interval value, then I will be able to find the answer, that which is that how much jug A contain water. So for this I need to know the one interval value, how much milliliter is water one interval can contain. So because 5 intervals having 500 milliliter, so when I divide 500 by 5, so I will get the one interval value. When I divide 500 by 5, so I will get the one interval value. So 500 divided by 5 equals to 100. That's mean one interval equals to 100 ml. You can check. If I say the bottom one is 100, the second one then 200, the third one then 300, and the fourth one 400, and at the fifth one is 500. 600, sixth one, seventh one 700, eighth one 800, ninth one 900, and on 10th you will find 1000. So yes, we are correct. This is one interval is equals to 100 ml. So now check the water. Now in jug A, the water is up to 1, 2, 3, 4. So 100, 200, 300 and 400. So I can say the jug A is having 400 milliliter water. Now we know the jug A quantity of water, and it is 400 ml, but we don't know even the jug B quantity of water. So we cannot say either jug A is having good quantity of water or B. So I will say I will see here how many readings are there. 1 2 3 4 readings are there: 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500 ml. And in from 0 to 100 I can see there are 4 intervals. When I see here 500, from 0 to 500 there were 5 intervals, but here from 0 to 100 there are 4 intervals. So this means 100 in interval, in 4 intervals there are 100 ml. So again I need to find the one interval value, because reading is exactly one interval ahead from 300. If it is at exactly 300, I can easily say this is 300 milliliter water, but it is not exactly at 300 ml. It is one interval ahead from 300. So I need to find out the one interval value. So I will see in 100 there are 4 intervals, and again from 100 to 200 there are also 1, 2, 3 and 4 intervals. From 200 to 300 also 4 intervals. So in every 100 ml you will find 4 intervals. So for finding one interval value, what I will do again divide, and because in 100 from 0 to 100 there are 4 intervals, so I will divide 100 by 4. When I will divide 100 by 4, so I will get the answer 25. 25 1 25, 25 2 50, 25 3 75 and 25 4 100. And I can even check it that first interval is 25, then second one 50, third one 75 and fourth one is 100. Then again fifth one 125, sixth one 150, seventh one 175 and eighth one 200. So if you check up to 500, so you will find that every interval is equal to 25 milliliter. So I know now that every single interval is equals to 25 milliliter, and water is up to, I can easily say up to 300 ml, that it is 300 ml, and after 300 ml there is only 25, only one interval ahead. So I will say 300 plus one interval value is what is the value of one interval? 25 milliliter. So I will add 25 in 300, so it will become 325. Guys, you remember the value, the reading of jug A? Jug A was saying 100, 200, 300 and 400. So jug A was having water 400 milliliter, whereas jug B is having water 325 milliliter water. Now tell me, which jug contain more water? You can easily say either 400 is greater or 325 is greater. Yes, definitely 400 milliliter is greater than 325 milliliter. So you will say jug A contain more water than B, right? Now we'll go to the second part and we'll work out for its explanation. Moving to the second part, it's question number 3b. How much more water does it contain? Explain how you worked it out. Now you have to find out, as you know that jug A contains more water than B, but how did you find it, and also how much jug A is having more water than B? You have to find out the answer and you have to show your working also here. So what you will do here, I will start working for jug A first. In jug A we see that there were 5 intervals in 500 ml, right? This was the procedure we followed, but in this slide you will find all the written solution also in front of your screen, that there are 5 intervals in 500 ml. So I can also write like this: in 5 intervals there are 500 ml, so that I can in 5 intervals there are 500 ml. If I need for one, what I will do, I will send this 5 to the right side, and it will be divide. For finding one, I will divide 500 by 500 by 5, sorry. So when you divide 500 by 5, the answer will be 100, right? So you will say that in one interval it will be 500 divided by 5 milliliter. So in one interval, how much, what is the answer? 500 divided by 5. The answer of 500 divided by 5 is equals to 100. So in one interval there is 100 ml. So you see the reading of jug A, it is just one interval before 500. So there are 4 intervals exactly. When you multiply 100 by 4, so you will get answer 400 ml, and you will say that jug A contains 400 milliliter of water. Now you have worked for jug A, and I will start working for jug B. So working for jug B, and if you look at jug B, so there are 4 intervals in 100 ml, right? So I can also write there are 4 intervals in 100 ml, and in 4 intervals there are 100 ml. So for I need to find one, so I will divide this 100 by 4. When I divide 100 by 4, so I will get the answer 25. 25 into 125, 25 into 250, 25 into 375, and 25 into 400. So in one interval it will be 100 divided by 4 ml, which is equal to 25 milliliter. So as you remember, jug B, this is just one interval ahead from 300 ml, so I will add 25 because one interval is equals to 25, and 300 ml is just one interval ahead from 300, so I will add 25 and 300, and it will become 325 milliliter, and we will say that jug B contains 325 milliliter of water. Now we have to find out how much more water does it contain. So how much more water does it contain? We know that jug A contains 400 milliliter water, jug B contains 325 milliliter water. What is their difference? When I subtract 325 from 400, so I will get 75 milliliter. That means 75 milliliter is the difference between jug A and jug B. So I will say jug A contains 75 milliliter more water than jug B, right? Because jug A is having 400 and B is having 325. So that's why I'm subtracting 325 from 400. When I subtract, so I will get the answer 75 milliliter. So here we have the answer that jug A is having 75 milliliter more water than jug B. And this is going to the end of our today's video tutorial. I hope you enjoy this video, and we completed question number 3A and 3B today, and you have to write in your notebook and practice these questions. I'll meet you in the next video with a new lesson of capacity. Until then, take care of yourself, have a nice day, and thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, bye bye.